Hello and welcome back, my battle language buddies. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the battle language guy, and we're back with another live. This time with these leaked photos of the Montecito duo. That somehow they were attending this concert of Jack Johnson. I didn't know about this artist, but he has very nice songs, and of course we didn't know that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were fans of him. So, but somehow they were attending this concert, and some photos, well, how to say that, leaked unintentionally, and that's what we are going to analyze today. Very, very happy of seeing all over the world. Oh my God, Scotland, UK, Sweden, Georgia and USA, Texas, Finland, this is great, Greece, Mexico, Germany, Vancouver in Canada, Denmark, Ireland, Trinidad and Tobago, the Netherlands. This is great. I'm really happy to see you all here on another live. Let's see. We have a couple topics today. Remember that I'm here and also on my Royal Road channel, and I have a special announcement. Special announcement today. A record that I could have never thought. I never thought I could break this so fast. Like in a year. I found out, by the way, that my anniversary of deciding to be a royal commentator is on October 19. So we have to do something that day. Something special. I don't know why will it be. Maybe a longer live. Maybe something like revisiting some of my videos. I don't know. Something we should do something. But I'm pleased to announce that my YouTube channel, the Battle Language Guy, has just smashed 20 million monthly views. That is a record. And thanks to you all, my Battle Language buddies. 20 million views in the last 28 days, in the last month. I'm in the big leagues, officially in the big leagues, along with many news channels, like news channels, complete news channels. I'm up here. And I wouldn't say that competing, because I'm just a guy that turns the camera on and just rambles about the royal family and the non-royals too. But in views, well, I'm attracting a lot of attention. I want to talk about this. It has, of course, implications. It's a lot of positivity in here, but there's a lot of attention that I want to talk with you a couple of things about my journey as a YouTuber, the current status with YouTube, and some issues that had happened to fellow YouTubers in the past days. So we have to talk about them. And yes, attracting attention, you know, that always comes with positive people and negative people. So I want just to address this at the end of this live. Well, what we have today is TMZ broke this news. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. We know jack about music. Oh my God, that title, that headline. We don't know nothing about music is the official translation. Hugging and dancing at Jack Johnson concert. I want to include, we're gonna see all the photos. I'm gonna analyze their body language, but I want to include first, why do they put so much effort on describing their attitude towards each other? Because you know that allegedly, you never know when these are paid puff pieces. You can never know that, but you have to, well, suppose that is the point, right? That's how PR works. You send a paparazzi out of nowhere, and you now know how it works with Meghan, right? Speed dial paparazzi. I've analyzed that a couple times, more than a couple times. So let's guess that is what is happening here, and let's analyze those words. In this case, hugging and dancing, like they are a happy couple, right? They're going to try to sell that, but that's not the only way. Not the only moment that they are trying to push that narrative. Let's read the piece and then we will be analyzing the pictures. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are softies for soft rock, hitting up a Jack Johnson concert. Again, I didn't know about the guy, but he has got nice songs. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex watched Jack do his thing Wednesday night at the Santa Barbara Bowl, an outdoor venue that was packed. They weren't exactly just part of the crowd. They watched the show from a special section, cordoned off from the masses, or the, the masses, the plebs, with 10 other folks. I think that they want to. I think they want to emphasize the fact that they are mindful about security. Like they are not just like at a regular concert as peasants, but they have to go to this VIP box somehow because they are mindful about their security. That is great. I think that they don't want to mingle with the regulars, but it's relevant that this article in the very first paragraph outlines that. And what is the other thing that is outlined? They could lose during the show. Relax, especially Harry. You know that Harry is so used to relax, and like in the past 4 years. We haven't seen relax one bit, except when playing polo, of course. Dancing, swaying to the music, and clearly familiar with Jack's hits. It was clearly date night. Harry and Meghan were standing as he wrapped his arm around her waist. Oh, how cute. A PDA, public display of affection. And it's important to outline that in I don't know what, 200 word article, whatever. They were also friendly with the small group in their section, chatting them up. I don't know, this paparazzi has super senses. This has super abilities to have seen all this from that remote spot beyond taking the pictures, and he didn't take any videos to confirm that they were chatting them up, the small group in their section. They're trying to push the narrative that they are close to one another. They are showing the PDAs. He's got his hand on her waist, and how convenient that the angle that the paparazzi was, that you're gonna see in a few seconds, in a few minutes, allowed to see Harry's hand on Meghan's waist. That is convenient. That's incredible. Maybe it was a drone or something. Can't be a drone because you can't fly drones in this situations. I'm gonna show you the photos. The photos are coming up in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I just want to be reviewing what the text says and then compare the text to the images. So, Prince Harry, Meghan Markle are softies. All right. Okay, already read this. Okay, this is the one. Rocking with royalty. By the way, they are not royalty, or at least are they like American royalty? No, that does not exist, right? That does not apply. Meghan and Harry. This is important. Right before we see the pictures, it's the next slide. Here it is, the next slide. Meghan and Harry arrived separately. She got there around 8 p.m. and Harry pulled up about an hour later. 1 hour later. Like why? Why do you arrive separate to Harry arrives later to the concert? That's a bit odd. Okay, let's not jump to conclusions. That's soon, but let's begin with this. We got this angle. First question we should always ask is who is behind the camera? Allegedly TMC, a TMC photographer, or someone that took the pictures and then sold them to TMC. But that could also be a regular paparazzi, or could be a paparazzi from an agency, and they don't want to release this officially, so they sell them the rights to publish them to TMC. That's how it works, and that way it looks like, well, this was spontaneous pictures, like those photos at Wyoming that they also even interviewed the ladies who took the pictures. All this just way of showing all their moves like spontaneous, like they have all this spontaneous behavior that nothing to see here. They're regular people, normal like any one of us. So they have this angle. The most important thing is the angle. Okay, because it's not like, well, the angle was too far to one side, so maybe you could only see Meghan or their profile, or you could not see Harry, or they could not be up front, because you can guess that up front is the stage, but the person that took the pictures was at a 45 degree in respect to them. Okay, 45 degree was the perfect angle to take pictures of them both at the same time and have all the features of their faces and how they were delighted by the show, and of course that hand of Harry's hand on Meghan's waist that you're about to see. So these are the first pictures. You can see that they portrayed Meghan delighted. Oh my God, has this... I remember this gesture. She made this gesture back then when she was watching Serena one time, and she was talking to Serena's mom, was next to her, and Serena's mother was ignoring her 100%. And so she just... she began playing with her hands like that. We also have this picture. Also, she makes sure to be smiling at every moment. Maybe she was enjoying the show. I mean, I have to give that to her. But we also have to remember those pictures that they took, the paparazzi took when they were having dinner with Eugenie and Jack back a few months back, and I was blatantly speed dial paparazzis, and they were laughing their lungs off, like, we are enjoying, we're having a great time, and let's just speak the photos that we are well, all teeth. Well, that is suspicious as usual. So we have also these gestures again. Meghan looking at the stage, having her arms in the light. I don't know what is she grabbing with her hands. Maybe it was some kind of sunglasses that she had on her hands, and Harry looks like it looks like this is his hand. I don't know. Maybe Meghan had some lettuce on her teeth, or yeah. Hey, Meg, you have some lettuce in your teeth, and he's pointing out to that so she can scrub the lettuce off there. Maybe it's that. But Harry also looks he's somehow delighted. Maybe he had just arrived. The night was still I don't know. The night was still young, and well, he was still enjoying himself. Well, and this is a joke I made on Twitter. This is Meghan clapping over her head, and I said, oh my God, Illuminati confirmed she's making a triangle. Look at the triangle with her arms. Illuminati confirmed. Meghan is part of the Illuminati, or she wants to enter the Illuminati club. What do you think? Just a joke. Just Meghan clapping over her head, releasing some tension after all these weeks of so much stress with all this stuff of the Queen dying and stuff, and she not having the spotlight, Meghan not having the spotlight. That's stressful for her. I can understand that she wants to release some or most of that stress, so that's why she is happily clapping over her head. I'm sure that that's something that she's used to doing inside her home every time she wants to call some of her staff. She just raises her hands and claps out loud. And staff, whoever is nearest her, has to come up and say, Your Highness, why do you want? Why did you call? Why did you summon us? Well, that could be some kind of her experience, clapping over her head, like, come on, come here. I need you. Next one, and this is one that people were talking about on Twitter, very relevant for this, is how much the tension that I'm talking about. That, and I've always said, and speaking seriously, I have to make this disclaimer. I'm going to speak in serious terms. We have seen Meghan in many instances. This is something that is normal to her, that is part of her body language baseline. That is when you observe certain traits that a person does in and most situations. And you see that that is part of their regular expression. And in this case, it's just like Prince William. We know that Prince William is almost tense 90% of the time. So that's part of his body language baseline. So sometimes it's a bit hard to say when is William truly stressed by the moment. He's usually stressed, but when he's really, really, really stressed. So when Meghan happens exactly the same. This pose is the exact same pose. You remember that there was this engagement. I think it was, I don't know what it was. She was meeting with this women, and she was along with Harry, and there was Doria there. I have a video about that. It was this yellow background, and she was talking to the women, and all of a sudden Doria begins to talk. And Meghan just stops out cold and looks at Doria, and it's like the killer look, like having her hands like this, and all her face tense and her neck tense too. I think she didn't like Doria interrupting her, and it was just a split second. I have that video around there. I think it's called like Meghan reacting upset that Doria interrupted her. But it's this same expression. This is one of the perks of having been analyzing Meghan's videos for so long, because I can see these patterns. I can remind you where have I seen these patterns before. So you can see that her neck is really tense. His head is turned back. This is a moment of introspection. At this moment, she is not engaged with the concert. She is not engaged with the concert. She feels quite upset maybe at that moment. She's raising her chin, so there's something, she's thinking about something that she wants to overcome. That's why I made that joke at the beginning. I made that joke at the beginning with that same picture. When your thoughts wander into total world domination territory. That's what she was taking at that moment, but that was a meme, that was a joke. But yeah, there was undoubtedly tension in her body, in her shoulders, in her neck, her stiff fingers. This is something that Meghan does a lot. Okay, again, she's a very tense person. The question is what was happening at that moment, and that is something that is one of the ingredients, or that you always have to take into account when you're doing any kind of analysis about body language. For example, in this case, the circumstances where she's trying to release stress, but she is really stressful at that moment. And at the same time, I want to highlight the fact that Harry is making a gesture of covering his neck. He's making a gesture of covering his neck. So it's interesting that at the same time they have this at the same time, this simultaneous is the word, simultaneous reaction. Meghan is upset. She is a bit arrogant. It's something that she's thinking about. She's trying to overcome. Maybe it's that stress. Maybe it's that tension. She wants to release that tension, but for a split second, she is tense with her chin up, arrogant. Her fingers are, stiff, also projecting that tension. And Harry is turning away from her. You can see that his body is away from her, and he's covering his neck too, like in a defensive gesture. At that exact moment, they're totally disconnected from one another, from each other. They're disconnected. They're not enjoying together. She is like in her own thoughts about something that upsets her, that doesn't let her truly enjoy the moment. And Harry, well, Harry looks like he doesn't want to be there at that split second. That's her diva moment, maybe, but she doesn't look like a diva, because a diva doesn't get upset for anything. A diva is like a queen, right? Someone that is in charge of things, and if you are in charge of things, you don't get upset for most things. Okay, that is important. This is another. This after this picture, we can say that this was here. They were a bit more. Meghan's body language was just a bit more relaxed, but she was still tense. Like her. I don't think that they had trouble watching the show from that angle, because it's a VIP box. It's obvious that it's going to be the best angle possible. So I don't think that the angle of her neck is because she was trying to like look the spectacle, the concert. I think the tension in her neck is because she was in dead tense, and she was trying to relax. She was trying to wind down. And Harry, what was Harry doing? Like he was like, was he giving a TED talk? Like doing a TED talk gesture, like this? I don't know what was he doing. Like turn down the volume. Turn down the volume. I'm stressed by camera clicks and loud rock concerts. I don't know. I don't know what was Harry doing with that gesture. And I can say that, well, he had a drink with his left hand that is barely visible here. Now these pictures must have been well, maybe they weren't from a far distance, but maybe it was dark, so with the compression of the camera and everything, it was very hard to take a good clear picture. It was the lighting, of course. Maybe the lighting of the scenario was messing up with the camera level, so that's why we have such poor resolution. But yes, Harry's like giving a TED talk, and I don't know what would Harry do a TED talk about? If Harry did a TED talk, what would he talk about? Yes, I know what he will talk about. Harry's TED talk will be about genetic pain, the trauma behind genetic pain. Hello everybody, I'm going to talk about genetic pain tonight. Harry's waving to his imaginary friends. Harry's waving. Hello friends, I'm going to talk about my Mickey Mouse voice. All right, going on. Maybe, just maybe, moving forward, maybe Meghan did not call the paparazzi. Maybe this was someone that was not paying attention to the concert, but instead was paying attention. I want to know who is in the VIP box. And somehow they saw Meghan and Harry in low light and realized that this was them, and they began taking pictures. They did not pay attention to the concert, but they began taking pictures of Meghan and Harry. Okay? Maybe they know that if they take these pictures, then they're gonna be selling well on TMMC. But I don't think that will be the spirit of many people attending a concert. I came to see the concert, right? Not to be spying on the VIP box, and the VIP box should not be that visible either way. But let's think that Meghan was not aware that there was a paparazzi. I think at this moment, Meghan's camera sixth sense was tingling. Like there's a camera. I can feel it. I can feel there's a camera pointed at me. That is Meghan's superpower. Like sensing with this Meghan sense tingling. There's a camera pointed at her. I can't see it with the lights of the concert. What should I do? I should just pose and be fabulous. I should look fabulous from any angle. I'm gonna do this. This is like Zoolander that has this Ferrari look and the blue steel look. Meghan has poses for this. So this is I don't know uh, the Montecito strut look. I don't know. She's like posing in a way that no matter the angle, she's gonna be fabulous. Okay, that's what she does in emergency. This urgent moments when she doesn't know where the camera is, she just poses. Just poses like that. You know, she looks. She reminds me of that those Catherine's birthday pictures. That picture of Catherine that she had this dress with pockets. You know that she had this the exact same angle of their body. Maybe, well, I don't know. You know, Meghan, the copycat. Maybe she was remembering. I will do this loosely based on that picture. But well, yeah, Meghan was trying hard to look fabulous from any angle. Who listens to a concert like this in this like this posture? Do you have back pain? Maybe she's merching like pills for back pain. She's merching Tylenol now. My pain hurts. I should take 2 Tylenol now and just grab the Tylenol box and put it right in front of the camera. Maybe that they need money, so that could be a possibility. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Her back hurts from crouching down too much, you know when and with. Oh my god. How can they then aren't holding hands? I don't know. But we have other PDAs. We have the Claw that has been on Xanax lately. I should not be saying all these words out loud because YouTube is gonna flag. It's part of what I'm going to say at the end of this video about all these YouTube things, all this YouTube drama. Yeah, the Claw has been on Xanax lately because it's so soft and caring, touching Harry. And Harry, well, Harry's body language is responding nicely to that touch. You can feel it. That Harry is, no, not really engaged with that touch. And I think this lady around here, I'm nervous. We're talking about Santa Barbara. I don't know what her pronouns are. I don't want to mess things up, but I want to guess that it's a lady. I'm sorry if I'm not on point with the locals in this case, but I think she spotted the camera. She is. Oh my God, we're being watched, or she already noticed the ruse that the Montecito duo is there, and well, there's a paparazzi. There's a paparazzi out there, and yeah, she's spotted. I don't know your pronouns, lady. I'm sorry about that. I know if you're in Santa Barbara, you might be, you know, California. They are mindful about that. I'm generalizing. If you're from California and you think that is nonsense, I'm with you. Thank you, and thanks for being here, by the way. So moving on. Also see this, yeah, definitely she spotted the camera. Harry, well, is watching the concert, is like engaged with the concert, and Meghan's body is in this case like turning to him. Look at this. She was like her body was towards the stage, and all of a sudden she begins to turn to Harry, touch Harry, like pay attention to me, Harry, like touching Harry here, like she's not even paying attention to the concert anymore, but saying, can you please just do the thing that we came to do here? You know, yeah, like the pap is here. I'm getting the text message. Pap is here. Do your thing. And Harry say, oh no, well, I was actually enjoying the music. Do we have to do this? Yes, we have to do this, Harry. And it's in regards to body language, you see this change from one stance to the other. You're enjoying the concert. You're enjoying the music. You want to like soak up the music that is playing. Maybe she wanted to get romantic at that moment, but there, Harry, well, nah, it'll be fine. She's so upset because she's not getting all the attention. I agree, Bellatrix. I agree with that. She's upset. All right, it's time. I need attention for myself, and the only one that I can demand attention from is Harry at this moment. So that's the facts. That's what happening here. And now what? And now what? No, definitely. Maybe she was. I don't want to talk about third persons in here, but maybe it was he. She was the assistant, like confirming that, hey, the paparazzi is in place. Paparazzi is in place. Proceed with the photos. Duke and Duchess are playing their roles. Duke and Duchess are playing their roles. Go ahead with the photos. Well, she was spotting that. She was looking at. She was not looking at the consort. She was looking at the paps. So Meghan looks a bit more relaxed. The neck is still tense. Harry has this pacifying gesture, like not looking. You can see that. This lady is really engaged. You can see right in the lower right corner. You can see this is the face that you have when you're watching a concert, like you're engaged with that. This lady, well, I don't know what to tell you about her. Harry is, once again, as I've said many times, re-evaluating his life decisions to that moment. Or maybe thinking if he left the stove on, but let's be honest, I don't think he knows what a stove is, or much less how it's operated, so he can't leave that on. He can't leave a stove on when he doesn't know how to turn it on. So I think that is a silver lining for him, I guess. Well, Meghan may be enjoying the concert at that moment. But she did not look that comfortable. But when we thought that everything was lost, when we thought that their connection was over, that Harry was finally realizing that he made a mistake, so many mistakes, one or after another, then we have this. Oh, the Duchess. Oh, you got the Duchess smile? Did you got the Duchess smile? Please confirm you got the Duchess smile. The Duchess says she's gonna smile only twice. Only twice, you moron. She's gonna smile only twice. So make sure you get it. Or you're fired. Like tomorrow. Or like right now. I fire you if you don't get the Duchess genuine smile. She's gonna really try. She's trying. Nice smile. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna call it nice smile from Meghan. Even in this resolution, you can say that. Well, she was trying. Very tense neck. Oh well, Harry is finally chatting. This must be what they were saying, that he's chatting. He's giving his TED talk. Okay, about no. I mean. Let me correct myself. That he's not giving his TED talk on genetic pain. He's telling Meghan's story about the dishwasher soap ad, so Meghan doesn't have to tell it again. He has heard the story so many times that he can do it himself. He's Meghan's dishwasher ambassador now. So he's. Have you ever told you that Meghan did to Procter & Gamble like 1,000 years ago? And he's practicing it. It's like a pitch. It's like an elevator pitch for the dishwasher soap ad. He's practicing that. And that's why Meghan has that this delighted expression. Oh, this is so, I feel so happy. How we finally learned the 5 minutes of a speech from beginning to end. This is great. I love this. He finally did it. Oh my God. How has he grown? Look at him. All right. I should feature him in the bench part 2. So I think this is my alleged totally a haphazard reading of this picture, but you know that this is what we have been reading right now. Meghan is trying to connect with Harry with a smile, but he is like talking to other people, and in fact, his arm is a bit like a barrier between himself. He has his elbow a bit high, and it's working as a barrier between himself and Meghan. She's trying to connect. She's trying to look delighted. She's not looking at the concert, but she's looking at Harry, and Harry is blocking Meghan a bit. He's not engaging Meghan in whatever he's saying, whether it's his genetic pain TED talk or Meghan's dishwasher soap ad story, which, according to Meghan, never grows old, but we know otherwise, right? And then this is what we wanted to see. The PDA, the public display of affection. We have two pictures. This is picture number 1 and this is picture number 2. And both of them, this is what we wanted to see. This thing here. I know that it looks like an alien. It's you might think that it's Meghan using her own hand. She's wrapping her own hand, so it seems like it's Harry's hand. No, that's Harry's hand. Let's not be so mean. That's Harry's hand. That is on his beloved wife's waist. How nice. And well, maybe they are not that used to this kind of PDA anymore. So that might be why Meghan is taking a sip at that moment. Oh my God, the things I have to do. Oh, I can't believe I'm not getting paid for this. Oh, sip. That's Meghan at that moment. I hope the paparazzi is getting this right. I'm going to cut all their heads in the morning if they don't. All right, and then you see we have two pictures of the PDA, 1 and 2, just to make sure, 2 different pictures. Did you get the PDA? Did you get the PDA? Yes. You get the PDA? You got the smile? Yes, I got the smile. Let's bail out. Let's get out of here. They got out of here. They got what they wanted. Just to, with the text, that's why I told you that the text was important. The text was important to make sense of what do they want to project with these pictures with such a convenient angle from the stage or from a side of the stage, and the pictures. Oh, that they are nice people chatting with the others that were there, giving their TED talk, that they were close to one another, that they were enjoying themselves, that they were dancing and hugging. I did not see any hugging. That is not hugging in any country. I don't know. I don't know if that is hugging for you. That is not. No. That is not hugging. Not even in Japan. That is not hugging. Not even in Japan. So, no, that's they want to project. That's the story behind these pictures and why they're trying to go back to the text. That's why it was important. Dancing, hugging and dancing at Jack Johnson concert. They watched the show from a special section. They were not going to mingle with the commoners. Harry and Meghan were standing as he wrapped his arm around her waist. They were also friendly with a small group in their section. Nice people. As Tyler Perry says, they love each other. Well, like you can't imagine how they love each other, but they arrived separately 1 hour from each other. Odd. Thanks to Laurie Wilcox sending a super chat. The PDA looks stiff and unloving. You remember, at least Harry had the decency of spotting that lettuce on Meghan's teeth. Meg, yeah, love. You have a lettuce like here. You have it right there. Yeah. No, the other side. Yeah, that's nice of Harry, making sure that Meghan looks tidy and nice and well kept. Oh, Because, well, if she has that lettuce on her teeth, well, the first one that's gonna be blamed is Harry himself. Because who else is looking at Meghan? Who else is caring about Meghan? Who else is cares about who is Meghan? Who is this Meghan Markle? No, it's not Hogan. So that was our body language analysis. Very stiff. Meghan extremely tense at times, like in this picture. Some other like this one. This one, Meghan tense and Harry pointed away from her, covering his neck. She trying to look fabulous, or I'm sorry, I don't pronounce that word correctly. You know what I mean. And she doing those, Howie, pay attention to me. This is getting boring. I need attention. Howie, why are you talking to people and not me? Oh, you're talking about the dishwasher soap ad. That's fine. You can talk about this. I love that story so much. So that's what we have for the first topic of today. The second topic. Yeah, he looks like, thanks for pointing that out. Irritated. He doesn't look engaged at all. He doesn't look like, oh, I hadn't noticed that. There's no actual photo of Harry. Let's review the photos for Harry's expression. Is he smiling? No. Is he smiling? No. We can even see him right here. Not smiling. Engaging, but well, neutral. By the way, did he? What is this Photoshop? Is this hair Photoshop? Or is that the lighting? I hope that is the lighting. Harry disengaged, not smiling. Harry disengaged, not smiling. Harry disengaged, not smiling. Harry reevaluating his life decisions. Harry trying to talk to anybody, sending help me signals. PDA trying to I don't know, but not enjoying his the moment. That's what's going on. Maybe he had his hair around this. Maybe he was thinking about our second topic of today. Maybe he was thinking about the pressure he's feeling from Penguin Random House, that he has to release the Kraken, release the memoirs, and release that, writing new chapter for memoir about Queen's death. And some of you might have noticed that when I programmed this live today, I initially had released that with this title, this headline, Harry profiting from Queen's death. Like he's gonna insert that chapter no matter what in those memoirs, so those memoirs sell, because we would like to know what is he going to say about those days, what happened, how he was treated, what actually happened, his truth, his version of the story, which he has learned those techniques from you know who, the best teacher in the field of my own truth. And no, it's not Amber Heard. It's it's much closer to home. This is an article by Richard Eden. Big shout out to Richard Eden on Twitter. I follow him. I'm always reading his articles. Is always this video. I think it's Palace Confidential from the Daily Mail. Amazing show, very good insights. Always giving a shout out. My respect, total respect for him. And I'm going to switch to that article so we can see what is going on with this shenanigans. How it is, Harry? How do you dare? How you there? I'm still working out with the GIF reactions and inserts. That how dare you, Greta Thunberg GIF. I'm sorry, I haven't worked that out yet. I'm going to okay, a little zoom will help, I think. Much better. Yeah. Friends of the Duke of Sussex. Does the Duke of Sussex have friends? That's news in itself. That is news. Thanks, Richard, for breaking news. Friends of the Duke of Sussex. Just the first 6 words need a headline in itself, said he had been left devastated by perceived snubs while he was here at the time of the Queen's funeral. Oh, to take out your violence. We may not have to wait long before we hear his own version of events. For best-selling author Jeffrey Archer, who was a pal of Princess Diana, says Prince Harry is writing a new chapter for his much-anticipated memoirs that will be all about his grandmother's death and the events leading up to her funeral. Lord Archer says he is deeply concerned that the book will make already strained relations between the royal family and Harry and his wife, Meghan, even worse, if that's possible. I'm very sad, the peer laments. I fear for the book. I know they're writing the chapter on the funeral, so I suppose they are. Say they are. I mean they are. They as in more than one people. I know they are writing. They are. I'm not gonna be subtle with this one. Writing the chapter on the funeral, so I suppose that's what the book will end on. The royal autobiography was due to be published this autumn, but the Mail on Sunday revealed last month that Harry had launched an 11th hour bid to alter it amid fears that it would be seen as insensitive after the Queen's death. He was said to be desperate to make significant changes after witnessing the public outpouring of support for the royal family. I'm going to highlight that other word. I'm going to highlight there in red. Highlight in red. All right. And in this, insensitive, in red too. Highlighted is. So you were not afraid to be insensitive when the Queen was alive. That is that will be a trial, an attorney question. You were not afraid to be insensitive when the Queen was alive. Your grandmother was alive. I will never blindside my grandmother. Please, grow a pair, and please hide them from Meghan, so she would not snip them off you, as the I don't know how many other couples. Yeah, he has a ghostwriter. I understand that. We all know that the book is 99% Meghan's work, but well. However, Archer says the Duke's publisher, Penguin Random House, will be determined. Sorry, that word. Determined to get its highlighted in yellow. Determined to get its money's worth, with the book generating plenty of controversy. I'm British controversy. They paid him a lot of money, something like £20 million. You want to calm it down if you're paid $20 million? Like Penguin Random House is not be allowing that. A Penguin Random House spokesman declined to comment, and Harry refuses to communicate with the popular press. Of Harry and Meghan's new life in Montecito, Lord Archer says, I always say, rather cruelly, I could survive in California for about a week. It's not a state that I'd want to stay in. It's one temperature, and they're all wanting to be celebrities. And Meghan is now a big celebrity. How it will end, I have no idea. She's a very, very clever woman. Well, I can't disagree. Some people say that, well, Meghan can be clever for all the mistakes she has made, but at the same time, Tom Bauer said that she's clever and she's scheming. You can't be scheming and scheme your way to where she is now if you don't have a degree of cleverness and intelligence. That's simply not possible. You can have all the intentions you want, but you need to have this certain amount of being clever. But I have to give that to her. That is just not possible otherwise. Buckingham Palace does not expect to see a draft of Harry's book before publication, but Archer, 82, has sent the Windsors copies of his new novel, next in line, the fifth of blah blah blah. And what is that have to have any relations? I have no relationship to that. Oh, free advertising. I fell for that. Right. Alright, they're talking about his book, not Harry's book right now. Alright, they're talking about Archer's book now. Oh well. Richard, you fooled me into your advertising, or I guess this is the kind of, well, let's do this. I'm going to say something about Harry's book. This is Jeffrey Archer. I'm going to say something about Archer's book, and you let me talk about my book too. That's common practice. Common practice. They doing this. Well, let's go back to our fancy presentation. That is the current status. That's what Harry is doing, and I'm guessing that he's not afraid to do that. And just because, allegedly, as Neil Sean says, we have this kind of shenanigans. Straight up, the photos from the funeral of the Queen. Sax Girl 3 on Twitter. Thanks, Sax Girl, for pointing this out. I was looking at a pic of William and Harry in People magazine, but I couldn't help notice the little black microphone attached to his jacket near his tie. I wonder if everyone else in the family noticed it as well. He's so bold to do this to his family at a funeral. Well, bold is not the word that I would use. Bold is not the word that I would use. That is, allegedly, microphone. We can't be sure. Bellatrix using the emojis, the special emojis of my members. The special emojis of my members. If you want to become a member, remember that's the join button right below, right besides the subscribe button. And so we also have this meme. Let's add some levity to this. We also have this meme. It's a rather body language meme, thanks to Kylie Memes by Kai on Twitter. She's got amazing memes on the Montecito duo. Just follow her on Twitter. I already did, and I'm enjoying every single of her memes. And she's got this meme. Count these smiles. And we have, underpaying. I'm not paying. She's not paying enough to this. Pressing his lips. Like, what am I doing? I hope my family doesn't find out. Underpaid. Yes, that expression too. Like, I should be dancing on TikTok instead of this. What? Maybe she's not paid enough to kiss butt, but she's right in front of the Duchess, so she has to force that smile, or else this guy is, well, all the UK. This guy is all the UK. It's amazing. It's amazing. We can't we can't see this one, but we can see this other guy around here. This is amazing. This was an amazing picture. Thanks, Kylie. I never saw this picture. Says everything. And maybe Meghan is not overpaid. Maybe Meghan is actually thinking, again, I can't believe I'm not getting paid for this. I can't believe this. Yes, and, well, Harry has his usual expression. Oh, God, yeah, go ahead, please. Go ahead. Edit that part. Take my words off content. I know how this works. This works. I know this is gonna happen at some time. I don't think that with my laid back humor and satire, I don't know, this would be amazing. Something happens to my channel, but I want to talk about that. But before we talk about current problems in the YouTube industry and could affect our relationship, my dear body language buddies, and these lives, these daily lives, we have this picture. Kinsey Schofield, as usual, on the body language guys lives. I love your show. By the way, this is a friendly reminder to take your biotin before bed. I don't know what biotin is, but I guess that it has to do with hair. Oh my God, this is an entire mood. This is an entire mood. I would like to have an emoji reaction with this, like deal with it. She needs the sunglasses. But without the sunglasses, you can feel that this photo screams, deal with it. Like, get over it. What are you gonna do? This has been great so far. I'm gonna read your super chats, and then we're gonna talk about that. These problems we're facing and how can we solve them. Let's see, super chats. Oh, so many super chats. This is fine. This is great. Super sticker from Susan Reich. Thanks, Susan, for your super sticker. Another super sticker from Little Miss Sunshine. Thank you. I will see you here. Glad to have you here, Little Miss Sunshine. Another super sticker from Hermione or Hermo1. I don't know how to say that. Oh well, thank you. Super sticker from Lori Wilcox that is always around. Thank you. The Shiba dog. All right. Marcella B, super chat. Meghan is a very toxic person. That's what we have found out through her body language and how she has treated so many people and how they are not suing Tom Bauer or Valentine Lowe. And if they not suing them and they are the sue happy couple, if they are not suing them, then you know what's this all about. All the truth, the real truth, the actual facts in those books. Okay, crazy Kill. Good day from South Australia. Watch you every day. Great entertainment and always a lot of laughs. You crack me up every time when you say Howie. Hello, Will. I will try to not lose my Howie mojo. Try to use more. I will try to be use more sparingly. Pun intended. Howie. You know what I mean? Laurie Wilcox said at that moment, the PDA looks really stiff and unloving. Yeah, I agree. Megan Small. Hello, Megan Small. It's also one of our trusty moderators. Harry is now using his deceased grandmother as a money maker. Disgusting. Smash that like button. Thanks, Megan Small. Appreciate that. Oh, this is the burn scrap of kindness. It's nice that your kindness is nice. She was tense, thinking about her youthful, carefree days of partying and how being middle-aged has changed everything. I'm going to switch to that. Yeah, this is the picture you're talking about. She was tense, thinking about her youthful, carefree days of partying hard. And that starts with a Y, and how being middle aged has changed everything. Yeah. When you become what she loves doing the most, being a mother, right? She loves that. Maybe she was feeling guilty of leaving Archie and Lilibet alone at home after so many days being in the UK, away from her family, from her kids. She needed a date night, of course. She deserved that. But maybe she was feeling that mother guilt at that moment. Possibly. Who are we to judge Meghan? We are so evil. So evil. We can't be like this. All right, Miss Millie. Good point. Very good point. She's not clever. She's, I don't know how to pronounce that. Conniving, or I thought I had read convincing. But I know the meaning of the word, but I want to conniving. Is conniving is the pronunciation of that? Conniving. Is that conniving? Is that way? Conniving. It's like people that invented the English language. I don't know. It's a mix of, well, like a ton of language. It says, well, pronunciations shall maketh no sense. And yes, conniving. New word that I learned today. I had to write that down because I think that I will be using that a lot in the following years. I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget. Conniving. Thank you, Miss Lily. You helped me learn a new word today. Caroline Nielsen, good lives, body language guy. Trevor Colt is on Rumble too. Yeah, I know that Trevor's in there. I should subscribe to his channel, by the way. I'm close to 30K subscribers on Rumble by now. I'm going to explain why I'm talking about this other platform. And last super chat for the moment. Anyone heard anything in the US media about Tom Bauer's book? It was released this past week in the US. Well, I haven't read anything about those new chapters, and that would be strange because that would have exploded instantly in a matter of hours. And I haven't read anything about Tom Bauer's new chapters. So we're still trying to make sense of that. So for all of you that came late to the party, I'm celebrating this 20 million. 20 million. Let's talk about our channel, because this channel will be nothing without you, my body language buddies. Body language guy smashed the 20 million monthly views record. This is insane. This is insane. For me, I'm personally baffled by this. Of course, it's obvious that the events of last month precipitated this, but even so, I was not aware that this could be a thing. And so there's people that achieve this like years down the line. I don't have years down the line being a YouTuber. I have at most 2 years, at most 2 years and a half, maybe. And being consistent, daily videos is like just a little more than a year. In fact, I didn't begin to make daily videos until that October 19, when I have my anniversary of finally deciding I'm going to be a royal commentator. I'm going to focus on the royal family. I'm going to focus on the Harkles. Let's see where this leads me. And my audience, of course, some people liked it, some people didn't like it, and so far, 500,000 friends here, because you're my friend, you're my friends. I think that you're my friends. Has been an amazing journey, nothing short of amazing, and still baffled. 20 million monthly views. That is in the league of news outlets, and I'm just a guy with a suit, with a camera inside a bunker in a undisclosed site in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. No, not in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. That will be logistically difficult. But that is the fact, and the fact is that when you attract so much attention, it's nice because you gain hundreds of thousands of friends, and I also reach more than 100,000 followers on Twitter. That I also I'm thankful for. That has been so overwhelming. I had to deactivate my Instagram account for 1 week. I haven't been banned off Instagram. Nothing has happened. I just had to deactivate Instagram because I was being overwhelmed. I'm slowly trying to fix my sleep schedule. But you can understand that, you can imagine that last weeks have been insane, have been crazy. So many, a lot to celebrate, a lot of new friends, a huge number of new viewers. I have an audience. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to go for the straight facts. I'm going to check in my analytics, the straight facts. My audience, going to check it right here. Okay. To give you an idea. There's one. There was one number in YouTube. That is unique viewers. That is the single person. Maybe you watch 3 of my videos a month, and you still count as one unique viewer. I could have 20 million views, but unique viewers, people that came to my channel, is more than 6 million. 6 million people. 6 million. Never in my life had even thought of having an audience of 6 million people a month. And I'm sure that they are interns on these news outlets that are listening to this and are saying, oh, we have something big in here. I have been reached out to for collaborations with people that I admire on both on and off YouTube. I'm sorry that for personal reasons, mainly travel and having a tight schedule, I haven't been able to sort out things to really be able to cooperate with you. I hope that I will do it at some point. And I've been also reached out for nice business opportunities that, well, look good on paper, but on execution, well, they're not that nice. Well, that is good, right? You have to really try to make sense of what they are offering you. I'm sure that they are listening to me at this moment. I'm sure that they want to know what it's all about, if I'm going to say yes or no, but it has been quite overwhelming. It has been a brutal push into a field that, as I'm telling you, I don't have even 1 year at this. That's been great. Has been amazing. I'm very thankful to YouTube for giving me the opportunity for this platform, and thankful for you, of course. I can get very emotional. I'm trying to not get emotional, because it's I have to be serious with this. It's not that getting emotional. It's not being serious. It has been well an entire lifetime. It's like that's why the sugars say that he's been doing this for years. It looks like years. It's not even a year, in fact. But well, when you have so much, I have to say that when you have, I can't. That is not being cynical. I have to say that 20 million views, 6 million people watching me, that is success. I can't say that is. I feel successful in every cell of my body. I feel successful, and when you have that kind of success, you attract both good people, and you also attract bad people. There's no way around this. You will attract. There's always when your audience, there's only you grow an audience online. And this number is absolutely like pull out of you know where. This is nothing scientific, and this is nothing proven. But I have no proof, but no doubts either. There's always gonna be 5% at both ends of the spectrum. 5% that will love you no matter what. I will watch your content no matter what. If I tomorrow wake up and I prepare pancakes and I made a live preparing pancakes, this 5% will love that video and we will see it live and we'll rewatch it a couple times. Yeah, it's silly, but it's a fact, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the whole enchilada. I'm grateful for the 100%. I'm going to say, but it's a phenomenon. You have this 5% that no matter what you do, and no matter what happens, they will be there and have you back. That is amazing. That's something that's great. I know that it's like you could have viewers every day, people that stick to your content, and I'm grateful for that. But it's something that your truest fans, your closest fans, is going to be like around 5, mostly 10%, and that's nice. I'm still grateful for every single, even the trolls, but I'm going to tell you why. And there's the other side of the spectrum. There is the 5% that no matter what you do, no matter if you save the world's puppies, if you break an entire conspiracy, a worldwide conspiracy that aims to kill all the world's puppies, and you give an arm, sacrifice an arm and an eye to break down that conspiracy and save all the world's puppies, this 5% will criticize you. They will say, why didn't you give both arms? How selfish are you? With the puppies, for God's sake. How dare you not give your both your arms? Yeah, that's how things happen. That's how things go. Of course, inside that spectrum, there are people that moderately hate you, and people that moderately love you. I have the great blessing. Have so many people that I don't talk about 5%. I talk about a huge percent. I don't know, 80%. I can say that are here because for some reason you come back every day, and I have hundreds of thousands of plays, and that's the only way. That's the only way to reach this number, 20 million views. I have to say, I don't like to talk about myself. I don't like to talk about my channel. I don't want to be self-aware in my videos. But I wanted to say this because there's a good reason. There's a problem when you attract this kind of attention. You might be aware of channels like my friend Andy Signor of Popcorn Planet, right? Great channel. I encourage you to watch him, to subscribe to his channel, or that umbrella guy that was all about this Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial, and it's still being attacked by the Amber Heard armada. He's been under attack on Twitter, on YouTube, and it's been a very, very uncomfortable situation. I have to say that I've been lucky to some extent. I haven't been attacked per se. I've been just mentioned by Bowsy a couple times, but I know that Bowsy has seen my videos, and I know that this is not in the grounds of being harassment, even if he said so. That's wrong. That this is not harassment. I'm not harassing anyone. At most, just someone that's commenting on a video, because they don't even believe in body language. They even believe it's a pseudoscience. So how can they criticize something that they don't even believe in the first place? It's like, I'm not talking about like I guess they want this to be chemistry because that's something that they respect. Okay, I guess. Well, I don't know. But well, how can you criticize something that you in essence do not respect what the person is talking about? Body language, for example. So they can't. So I think I've been lucky in that regard. And I think I'm talking about this because these days, one YouTube channel, one lawtuber, how they have said, that is focused on these lawsuits, is Rekieta Law. Rekieta Law, I apologize if I'm pronouncing his last name wrong. Rekieta Law. Have you watched Rekieta Law? He was a good friend of the Umbrella Guy. He was covering this. He got 3 strikes, and he was live. By the way, he was live and he was gone, like wiped out. We have been trying to get his channel back, like shout outs on Twitter, shout outs. Well, YouTube is a bit hard to make a shout out, but the best way is to make shout outs on Twitter. Just like when HG Tudor got his channel taken down. The reasons for HG Tudor are maybe different in this case, because I guess, I'm not sure for a fact, that I think the case of HG Tudor, it was because it was this problem of copyright, because he was actually reading Tom Bauer's book. I don't know if that was the case, but I know that thanks to conversations between him and the offended party, they could reach an agreement. But even so, even when they reach an agreement, and this offended party like deactivated or say, well, there's no complaint anymore, that retired the complaint, YouTube did not reinstate HG Tudor's channel. We had to make some noise, and I made sure to make enough noise, because I instantly thought, what if that happens to me? What would happen if that happens to me? I would love to have people to have my back. I would love to have people to, in any case, if something bad happens, because I know that I'm attracting all kind of attention, good attention and bad attention. I don't know what kind of campaign I can get. And to some extent, I'm grateful for that risk too, because that forces me at the same time to keep on my toes, to not get complacent. Complacent is a way of pronouncing that, right? I was practicing that word these days. Complacent. Yeah, that was right, because I was thinking about that. I was deeply thinking. I went for a walk. I was deeply thinking about this. I was recording voice notes. I was trying to make this mind play with myself, and I stumbled out with this stumble upon this word complacent. I don't want to grow complacent, and that's why I'm grateful of my haters or my trolls or the people that somehow want to harm me or attack me, because they in some way teach me what I can and what cannot do, and how to like dodge those attacks. They keep me on my toes. That is nice. It's always important to have enemies, so to speak. That's a lesson that I can share with you. I also have learned along my life, because they help you be aware of your blind spots. And I can say that these trolls have helped me realize my blind spot, and they have made me in turn, because I haven't grown complacent about my success, I made sure that every one of these programs, these shows, complies with what YouTube wants, complies with what YouTube allows. And that is also one of the reasons why I love this this topic, the royals topic, because we can learn so much from it, but at the same time we don't get that much stress. We can joke about this. It will be much difficult if I talk about crime, for example. Okay, it could be it could look insensitive at times, but this topic, the royals, is perfect for that. And you might have noticed that I try to be as unbiased as possible with Meghan. I'm sarcastic, of course. I make jokes all the time. I try to insert humor in that. I tried not to be disrespectful. Maybe I could have crossed the line at some point, And if that is so, I could apologize, but I up to this moment, nothing has happened in terms of, hey Jesus, you just went you went into a field, you went into an area that is just not right. No, I haven't done so. I have seen plenty other channels that I even watch all the time, and I admire them for the YouTube channels that have called Meghan names that I wouldn't dare to. By the way, big shout out, of course, as usual, to Lady Colin Campbell. She's well, one of the bosses in here. She's a legend, absolute legend. And I can remember, by the way, when I was last year, it was December. I think it was an episode of Lady Colin Campbell on December. I don't know if it was late December, 18, 19, 20, like that. And Lady Colin Campbell had this rant about Meghan, and she just went all in. Like I remember that I was with this. I think I was cooking. I was listening to her, and I said, "Oh my God, that is heavy metal. That is the big guns." I mean, if she doesn't get her YouTube like scrubbed from the face of the earth tomorrow, then I don't have anything to fear. And I don't know, by the way, if Trevor called. Trevor, are you around? Is Trevor in here by any chance? I don't know if Trevor got his money, his channel monetized again. I understand that his channel was demonetized. Is there a troll? Let me do this myself, a la Thanos. A la Thanos, you are banned. You are banned. Banned. I like to ban them myself. Okay, another. Let me do this. Okay. Thanks for pointing out the trolls. Thank you. Any other one? Okay. Just one troll? Yeah, just one troll. So that's the current status. I was talking about Trevor Colt. Trevor Colt, I don't know if he got his channel monetized again. I don't know if there's 30 days that he could reapply to monetize his YouTube channel. He also brings the big guns. He doesn't hold back. I enjoy his channel. I have to say that the guy is a lot of fun. He's also on Rumble. I'm gonna talk about Rumble in a minute. But I've been practicing Zen, Taoism, and Buddhism for quite some time. And in Buddhism, we are very mindful with attachment. We should not grow attached to things. Attachment only leads to suffering, but we can help it, right? We're humans. Emotions often help with getting attached to things, to places, to people, to pets. It's something natural in us. And of course, you sometimes have this fear, totally human, of losing what you're attached to. Zen has, as always, helped me to grow this sense of fearlessness. I think that's something that every single man or woman should develop. Fearlessness. one of the books that helped me is not a Zen book. It's not. It's the Power of Now. The Power of Now from Eckhart Tolle is. I think he doesn't touch the topic of fearlessness. It's not being fearless. The topic of the book whatsoever. But knowing how to be focused on the now, on this moment, the present. That's why it's called the present. It's something that helps you being fearless. Because you learn to trust that your past, you cannot change your past, but the past has given you skills that you can use at this very moment. And no matter what life throws at you, any hurdle or any obstacle or any worry that you have, something that you will worry about, anything that you worry about lies in the future, something that hasn't happened yet. So these lessons about attachment, not growing attached to things, trying to not grow attached to persons, to people, which is hard enough, to enjoy the moment. Because if you enjoy the present moment with your family, with your kids, with your spouse, you're not thinking about what if I lose them in the future. That's something that you can complement both things. You understand how attachment works. You understand that feeling attached to one person is something that's natural. You understand that it's natural to fear to lose your loved ones, or the things that you love, or the country that you love, or the status that you love, whatever that is what you love, you fear of losing it. But at the same time, that being the present moment helps you with that fearlessness and be able to absorb and really enjoy. And that's the trick to one of the two words that I say all the time. Bliss. Bliss. I'm going to explain it in detail one day, why it's so important. But it grows it grows from the present moment. Enjoying who you are with, where you are, whatever happens to you, that is important. And that has to do a lot with my YouTube channel. I would like to say that my YouTube channel could last forever. Why not? I enjoy doing it. You there's no way you can't say that, or you can deny that I enjoy doing these lives. I enjoy that. I enjoy preparing these lives. I enjoy making these videos. the topic can be really funny sometimes. But yes, we can say that these troubles that these people have went through might affect me. I can't say that I'm 100% shielded against something that could happen. Well, so maybe I could get my ear pulled by YouTube at some point, maybe. But I guess I've grown to a point that I know what I can say, and I know what to say it. I know also what is relevant to my channel, because sometimes I could have I sometimes have had personal opinions about Meghan Markle and about Harry, just Harry. And I think that personal opinions are not what you are here for. Maybe at some point I could have a personal opinion on them, but it's not what you're here for. You're here for to have a good time. And a good time is finding out about your favorite royal soap opera, being entertained with humor, and maybe learning something new. That is the essence of this channel, by the way. And that's the only reason that you enjoy it is why it has grown to this monstrosity, and I have no doubts that it can go even higher, and it will go even higher. It's like realizing that you want to be not only the best, but to be even better than yourself the day before. So like they say, you're competing, you're effectively competing with yourself from yesterday. How can you be better than yourself yesterday? And the one that is looking at you is your own self from the future, your full potential that hasn't been realized yet. And they're looking, he's looking at you, or she is looking at you, and they are expecting you, among all the mistakes you make, among all the struggles you have to face, that you put in the work, because they don't have any means to communicate directly with you, but they want to tell you that it will be worth it. But you have to enjoy the process. And I'm loving and enjoying the process right now. I can't help but being afraid sometimes when I see like Rikiera Law gets deplatformed. And we all know, let's be clear. There's this elephant in the room. There's a big elephant in the room. I have to be sincere with you. I'm not gonna like try to sugarcoat things here. YouTube is the biggest platform. It's the biggest video platform out there. But luckily, my topics haven't been as controversial as other channels have touched. Well, that's something that gives us some how to say this, some tranquility. We can be sure that, well, the topic itself is not controversial, but there will be the same. It won't be the same. I'm saying that I'm trying to say that it won't harm me if I lost my YouTube audience, but I will be lying. Of course, that will hurt me, and of course, people want me deplatformed. Many people want me deplatformed, but at the same time, they want many more other channels, similar channels with the same topic, deplatformed too. And the thing here is that I'm right now the biggest target that they can aim for. I work closely with specialists to make sure that I don't screw things up. I don't mess things up. I try to do my best to how to say that, to combine these three things, like updating you on the royals. That's why we have sometimes a wall of text. Trying to make some jokes about this analysis. Trying to keep them add some levity. We need to laugh. And of course, give you something to act upon your life. If some of you have said, and I understand, why are you the body language guy and you speak about so many things besides body language? I want to know about body language. You want to know about body language? Go to my good friends, the Behavior Panel. The Behavior Panel are amazing professionals. They talk about body language, behavior, interrogation all the time. They're amazing insights. Go for them. Study their videos. That is great. I have nice videos too. I have to say that. I'm good. But I also want like to talk about other topics regarding behavior. And of course, I try to make this engaging and fun. And I'm over-explaining myself at this moment, but I want to like sum it up, and I not to extend this live much further. Is that I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you. That looks clingy. Sounds creepy. Sounds creepy. I know it. And it sounds like attachment, toxic attachment. Yes. It's like that. How can I deny it? There are ways to stay in touch just in case something happens. Some of you have already downloaded my 100 body language tips that I tell that always are in the description of this video. And in this video, you have in the description my 100 body language tips. And when you download them, you get to my email list. In case something bad happens, the first thing I'm going to do is send an email through that list and update my Twitter account. Okay, those are the surefire ways, okay, to find me. I also have my Royal Road channel in here, but I don't know if YouTube, when YouTube bans one channel, they ban all the channels of the person at the same time. I don't know how that works. I've heard something like that, but I think that could happen. Then there's also, I'm going to mention that. I'm going to tell you what happens. I'm going to tell you what happens too with this. I also have Rumble, an account of Rumble. There's another video platform. A lot of YouTubers are going there. Rekieta Law, the one that was taking his YouTube channel from him, was already on Rumble. He's making lives on Rumble. He got a nice audience there. I'm close to 30,000 followers in Rumble, which is nice for a platform where I just drop my videos. The videos that I publish on YouTube, they are automatically dropped on Rumble. You can do it, but I understand that many of you, many of you, because I see in my analytics, just are not subscribed to my channel. I understand that because YouTube does a great job. I have to say that YouTube does a great job. If you want to join my Rumble, by the way, you had a link in the description of this video too. There's a link to join my Rumble account. You create a Rumble account and you subscribe to my channel, and you will realize that many other YouTubers are already there, just in case, just as a second option. But I lost the thread of my train of thought. Rekieta had 27,000 people watching his live stream the other night. I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about that I have a lot of people that watch my videos and that not subscribe to my YouTube channel. But it makes sense. I have 500,000 subscribers, like 550,000 subscribers. I'm messing things up in there, and I have an audience of 6 million people a month. So I have vastly more people not subscribed to my channel that come back to watch my videos. And for those people that come back to watch my videos are also a bunch. So I understand that if you watch me here on YouTube every day, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, I'm not mad about it. I understand that because I understand that YouTube has a nice algorithm to suggest my videos to you. And many of you, I see that in my analytics, watch my show on your TV. And I understand too that maybe subscribing to my YouTube on your TV is a bit cumbersome, it's a bit difficult. I haven't ever watched a show on a TV or YouTube on a TV and subscribed to someone on a TV. So I can't say if it's easy or hard. I guess it's a bit hard. Okay? So I'm not bad about it, but I know that if something happens to this platform, it won't be the same in other platforms. So the best way, just in case, to find me, just in case something happens, you already know my Twitter because I have told you, well, a million times which one is my Twitter. You already have my Rumble in there, in the link in the description, and you also have my my email list. You can just download my 100 body language tips and you get added to my list. and you will get an emergency email just in case something happens. Again, I've grown thanks to every single one of you, both the ones who love me, both the ones who hate me. I've grown to understand how this platform works. I'm not looking to try to game the system in any way, trying to say things, but making sure YouTube or the sugars or whatever don't realize, don't understand. No, that is gaming the system. I'm not interested in gaming the system. I'm just interested in having a good time here. Is that it? Is that simple? So I will be doing these lives and keep doing these lives. I will keep, well, so far I've had no troubles. But I can't help but being concerned that some YouTubers are being attacked. That umbrella guy has been heavily attacked on YouTube and Twitter. Many people, very bad people, have even called CPS, Child Protection Services, to his home. We're talking at that level of harassment. That is actual harassment. And one can't help but feel worried about that. And I am thankful of you being here that long, more than almost 4,000 body language bodies listening to this rant. I love you for that. You're my lovely 5%. I love you for that. And I can't help but, of course, get a bit worried of what could happen if that happens to us. Well, I don't know what tomorrow may bring. Not actually tomorrow. Not tomorrow's Saturday. Don't be scared. I'm not talking about tomorrow as in tomorrow. I'm talking metaphorically. But I just want to tell you, and this is the most important part. This is the most important part of all this rant. But no matter what happens, no matter what happens to the Body Language Guys YouTube channel, no matter what happens to the Royal Rogue, no matter what happens to my Twitter account. By the way, the only thing they can't take away from me is my email list. So make sure you download my 100 body language tips. That's even easier than joining Rumble. And you can join Rumble too, of course. And I can get the platform. There's no reason for that. But if the shit hits the fan, worst case scenario, my email list is my safe vault to keep connected with you. Just to be aware of that. No matter what happens, I just want to tell you that everything's going to be all right. That is my promise. No matter where we are, no matter how we connect, no matter how we stay in touch, no matter what happens, everything will be fine. That is my promise. That is my promise. Yeah, we are like a big family. Thanks for that. I try to attract good vibes. I try to attract good vibes. I'm sure that even people that despise me in any way, at some point, must have learned something from my videos. And I think that is one of the things that have protected me. Because you cannot fake goodwill. You can't fake goodwill. And yes, there will always be this 5% of people that will despise me no matter what, even if I save all the puppies in the world. But most importantly is the love that I found in this platform. And again, I'm thankful to YouTube for this. I'm really thankful for this opportunity. I'm really thankful for my first 100,000 subscribers, and I will be thankful when I reach 1 million and beyond. That will happen, but that lies in the future, and we can't know when things will happen or what will happen. The only thing I can assure you, that is my personal promise, that things are gonna be all right, because the bond we have, my body language buddies, goes beyond any attacks that anyone could land on us. And even so, we'll just stand up and be together again. That is my promise. I'm gonna read. My God, I'm getting real emotional here. I have to tell you this. This is not your regular body language live. Body language guy live. I had this fourth other super chats. Filipa says, "I will watch your pancakes, Jesus." Thank you. I hope to make good pancakes for you, and for everyone. I hope that and put a good show and talk about the pancakes, the philosophy of pancakes, maybe. JAT, thanks JAT for your super chat. Love our channel and will always be a supporter. I appreciate that. KD super chat, oh my God, $50. Thanks KD, that is amazing. Congratulations on the 20 million, you deserve it. Thank you, it's very kind of you. You're very grateful for that amazing super chat. And finally, Thornbird 67, informative, engaging and fun, a recipe for success. That is what it's all about. My body language buddies, I love you so much you can't imagine. I'm sure that the future, whatever it brings, is gonna be light for us. It will be amazing for us. Just I want to end this with a good note, with optimism, and say that I'm thrilled to all that we can do from now on with this lives, with keep doing these lives. This format has been working nicely. You have been enjoying that. My mind has been working amazingly, even in lack of sleep, with these jokes. Live reading your comments has worked nicely. So much fun, and a great experience. Has been terrifying at times, I have to tell you. It's terrifying at times when I say, oh my God, am I going to do it better than last night? Am I going to do it better than last night? And you always have that a little goosebumps that will never go away, because I just want to be the best for you every day. So, my body language buddies, my name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the body language guy, and until we meet, I hope tomorrow on another video or another live, remember the two most important words: much love and bliss. Take care, because I love every single one of you. Bye bye.